LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
After a 2-week break, the quest to make the Major League Soccer playoff resumes as the LA Galaxy once again hit the road to pay a visit to the defending champs, Toronto FC. Yep, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty, folks. Great to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. A big day for the Los Angeles Galaxy. I'm Christian Miles. In a wild season, well, it just got a little bit wilder and hairier this week for the Galaxy, as Ziggy Schmidt officially stepped down as head coach back on Monday. A real strange turn of events. 6 games left. Schmidt's tenure was officially ended by, quote, mutual consent, unquote. Now stepping in, former assistant coach Dom Kinnear takes over on an interim basis with LA fighting for its playoff lives, currently in the 8th position, 3 points off the 6th and final playoff spot, currently occupied by their Western Conference rivals, the Seattle Sounders. Now, it's Kinnear's task. It's a big one, but hey, it's not insurmountable. If the former San Jose Earthquakes and Houston Dynamo boss is going to turn things around, he must change the mentality of a club that hasn't won in 6 long games. In comments made to the media to the build-up to this week's match, Kinnear mentioned a lack of solidity on defense as one of his primary targets for improvement. This defense, of course, has been especially leaky on the road, where the Galaxy have allowed 11 goals in their last 2 matches on their travels away to Real Salt Lake and Seattle. LA's defending, of course, has been widely criticized. They've allowed 54 goals through 28 games. That's 2 worse than the very same stage last season. Only Orlando has allowed more in Major League Soccer so far this season. So, indeed, plenty of room for improvement for Dom Kinnear. Fortunately, though, the Galaxy come up against the Toronto team. Well, they're very much shadows of their former selves. The defending champs, 27 points in 27 games, 9th in the Eastern Conference, but more of a long shot to qualify for the postseason. The Kings of Canada now 9 points adrift of the 6th and final playoff spot way out in the East, currently occupied by their Canadian rivals, Montreal. All right, it's a big one for both of these two. Coming up, we'll have the Negro Modelo starting lineups and the changes that are in store for tonight. We've got a few tweaks in store. But first, when we return, we'll examine how Dominic Kinnear approaches his first game in charge and how his team will set up for such a big, big clash. It's LA and Toronto, and it's only on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us, everybody.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is at it again. San Manuel Casino isn't just giving away a brand new Mercedes every Thursday in September. No, they're giving away a brand new Mercedes-Benz AMG GLC 63. You heard right. San Manuel is giving away 4 of the hottest cars, one every Thursday in September. Use your Club Serrano card at any one of over 4,800 slot machines or your favorite table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
And welcome back as our countdown to kickoff continues. A big night for the LA Galaxy. Match day 29, trying to save their season. Just 6 games left if the Galaxy want to make up the gap and qualify for the MLS Cup playoffs for the first time since the Bruce Arena regime back in 2016. It's not going to be easy, but we talked about the big changes here with Dominic Kinnear coming in for Ziggy Schmid, who unexpectedly stepped down as head coach on Monday, and in comes Dom Kinnear, who's got a great reputation. He's been to 4 MLS Cups. He won a couple back in 2006 and 2007 in his time with the Houston Dynamo, and also won a few back as an assistant coach with the San Jose Earthquakes in the early 2000s in 2001 and 2003. So well acquainted with success is the Scottish-born manager. He will use his vast playing experience as well to help this Galaxy team. He's known as a man manager. He's known as a coach that players want to play for, and perhaps that was the missing ingredient under the Ziggy Schmid regime. Perhaps it will be a little bit of a new manager bounce tonight. That's what the Galaxy are looking for as they target a victory away to Toronto in their only meeting of the season between these two. Meanwhile, we look at Toronto coming off back-to-back defeats. Things not looking good for them. Humiliated the last time out before the international break. 4-2 on their home ground by LAFC. This is a team that won it all last year. Went to MLS Cup back in 2016, but they've won just 1 time in their last 6 games, and coming off 2 consecutive defeats to LAFC, as well as a disappointing road loss away to Portland. And many, including Captain Michael Bradley, have really lamented this team's lack of resolve and belief, greatly underestimating just how difficult it would be to defend their title. Plenty of work ahead, and many, of course, in the local Toronto area media are calling this one really a must-win against this Galaxy team. We'll see how it works out. The Champs, of course, just have 7 games left to rescue their season as they played 1 fewer game than the Los Angeles Galaxy. Certainly it's now or never. It may be mission impossible for Toronto, but they still believe that they can do it. And let me tell you, folks, this is a team that's got a lot of goals. Not only do they have the likes of Josie Altidore in the first 11 today, supported by one of the best designated players in Sebastian Jovinko. You throw in the likes of Jonathan Osorio, who can get goals from midfield, as well as the talented Spaniard Victor Vasquez. They can hurt you in a variety of ways. So it will be a massive test of a Galaxy back line that has been especially fragile in recent weeks, conceding 12 goals in their last 3 games. Plenty of room for improvement. We'll see if Dom Kinnear, a former central defender himself, can right the ship, tighten things up as the Galaxy go in search of their first clean sheet in 11 games. It's not going to be easy. We'll see what happens. Toronto FC, a decent home record, 5 wins, 6 defeats, and 2 draws, but they are up for the fight. Both of these two very much in similar circumstances. We're going to step aside. When we return, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. Yes, they're in. Big shakeups ahead. It's LA and Toronto right here on Galaxy Radio.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
Minutes away from kickoff, match day 29 as the LA Galaxy get set to pay a visit to the defending MLS Cup champions Jozy Altidore and Toronto FC. The head-to-head matchup reads as such. This is not a happy hunting ground for the Los Angeles Galaxy. They haven't won in Toronto going all the way back to June of 2009. Their last 4 visits has seen them lose once and record 3 draws. You can throw in a 2012 CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinal draw into that mix as well. So, indeed, the Galaxy looking for their first win away to Toronto in 9 years. The last 2 to score match winners, it was Alan Gordon and Edson Buddle a long, long time ago. Last year, of course, Toronto coming in to LA at the end of last season, which is a season to forget, walking out 4-0 victors on a day that saw a lot of the international stars away from the team due to national team duty as well as injuries. It was Drew Moore and Toussaint Ricketts stepping into the forefront, scoring twice, and, of course, Victor Vasquez on target. The Galaxy, of course, trying to improve upon a record in Toronto of 1 win, 4 draws, and 2 defeats in their 7 meetings in Ontario. We shall see. It's not going to be easy. As we mentioned, change abounds for the Galaxy. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Brought to you, of course, by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra quality beers since 1925. The Galaxy going from that 3-5-2 to a 4-4-2. It's Bingham in goal, Felcher at right back with Romney and Shelvick in the middle. Cole will captain the side at left fullback today. In holding roles in central midfield will be Jonah Dos Santos as well as Perry Kitchen. Roman Alessandrini, one of 2 changes from the team that was thumped 2 weeks ago in Salt Lake City. He plays that wide role on the right. And a big change, we'll see Bradford Jamieson getting his first start in over 2 months. He hasn't started all the way back since that 4th of July draw against DC United. He could play wide on the left as Ola Kamara will once again join Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the attack. No question that there is goals in this Galaxy team, and very happy to have nearly everybody fit, with the exception of one Giovanni Dos Santos, who did not travel to Canada, as well as Sebastian Lletget, who's still nursing injury. So the Galaxy slightly depleted, but plenty of firepower up top to get behind this Toronto defense. We look at the starting lineups here for TFC, and they're coming off that disappointing 2-4 home loss before the international break a couple of weeks ago. They're going to go with a 4-3-3 setup. Alex Bono comes back from national team duty with the USA to dislodge Clint Irwin in between the pipes. Gregory Vanderveer, a former teammate of Zlatan Ibrahimovic at PSG, he will play the role of right back with Eric Zavaleta. Nick Hagglund coming in for Drew Moore, who's a big loss for them. And Justin Morrow filling out that back four at left fullback. It will be Michael Bradley, Jonathan Osorio, as well as Marky Delgado in a three-prong midfield. Expect to see Bradley drop a little deeper and play that number 6 position. Wide on the right, we'll see Victor Vasquez and Seba Javinko in support on the left. For the center forward tonight, Josie Altidore, 5 goals in just 9 appearances. It's been a truncated campaign for the USA International. Unfortunately, he's missed most of the season without injury, making just 9 appearances as he gets set for his 10th start. Jovinko on target, of course, 10 times, but leading MLS with 14 assists. And Victor Vasquez, of course, 6 goals and 8 assists. So there is scoring balance. There is goals throughout. You throw in the likes of Jonathan Osorio with 9 goals on the campaign, and there is no doubt Toronto, if they get hot, if they get confidence, they can hurt you in a variety of ways. So the Galaxy, beware. We shall see what transpires. Time for us to take another timeout. When we return, we get down to business. First half kickoff, Toronto and LA. Next on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zaz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is at it again. San Manuel Casino isn't just giving away a brand new Mercedes every Thursday in September. No, they're giving away a brand new Mercedes-Benz AMG GLC 63. You heard right. San Manuel is giving away 4 of the hottest cars, one every Thursday in September. Use your Club Serrano card at any one of over 4,800 slot machines or your favorite table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Welch's Fruit Snacks has partnered with the LA Galaxy to send one lucky youth soccer team to an LA Galaxy VIP experience. Watch the game in style in your very own suite and meet an LA Galaxy player. To enter for a chance to win today and for official rules, visit welchsfruitsnacks.com/LA Galaxy. Must be 18 years or older to enter. And September 28th.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
It's crunch time here on Galaxy Radio. Match day 29, 6 games left for the Los Angeles Galaxy to rescue their season. A team in turmoil looking for their first win in 7 games. and the first one since a July 29th 4-3 victory over Orlando City. It's a new coach, a new outlook, and they're looking very much for a new type of result. It hasn't gone well. The last 6 games has seen them go on that winless streak, but as we mentioned, a team that's coming off a disappointing loss, 6-2 against Real Salt Lake, 3 losses and 3 draws in that 6-game run, and now the pressure on the shoulders of the mighty Zlatan Ibrahimovic as well as the rest of the crew. They've got their work cut out for them, even though Toronto FC, a very talented team, they're a bit of a wounded animal right now. They've got all kinds of attacking firepower and nearly at full strength. Oros, of course, their talented defender, unable to go today. Drew Moore trying to make his start and will be a late-game scratch. He was slated not to appear, but now it does appear that Nick Haglund will drop to the bench, so there's going to be just one change from the Toronto team that was beaten 4-2 by LAFC before the international break, and that's going to be Alex Bono replacing Clint Irwin in goal. The Galaxy, as he mentioned, going with a 4-4-2 setup, and that can really tweak in variation. It depends how you see it. It's going to be the usual suspects in the back. Bingham in goal, Felcher at right back, Romney and Shelvek partnering in the middle with Cole at left fullback, Jonah Dos Santos and Kitchen in holding roles, Alessandrini wide on the right, and this is where it gets a little tricky. We could see Bradford Jamieson flare out wide on the left-hand side with Ola Kamara pushing in just behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic, or we could see Jamieson play that number 10 role just behind the big Swede and leaving Kamara in that wide position. We'll see. It's certainly a fluid setup here, but certainly everything to play for. The change was made just a few days ago as Dom Kinnear replacing Ziggy Schmid, who stepped down just over a year in charge, and a tumultuous time for Ziggy Schmid. But hey, Dominic Kinnear has come out and said, historically, I am not a fan of the Galaxy, but we know about his time with San Jose. But now it comes down to focusing on rectifying, giving away too many chances, especially on the road. Going forward, we are fine. So the Galaxy getting set to kick us off in the Ontario Lights, and we are underway. Happy to have you along tonight here on Galaxy Radio. It should be a fascinating 90 minutes. Massive playoff implications in this one as two teams very much fighting for their lives. You don't want to say it's the proverbial cliche, a must-win game, but hard to argue with that sentiment right now. Both teams could use very much 3 points. We shall see a big game, of course, unfolding elsewhere in Major League Soccer, and a lot of games. We'll keep you abreast of them as the night progresses. Most notably on the radar will be a Cascadia Cup clash up in British Columbia between Vancouver and Seattle that could have a huge bearing on the Galaxy's playoff fate. Toronto able to break up possession now, trying to launch it forward for Sebastian Giovinco, but the Italian dislodged by the Norwegian Jorgen Skjelbæk, who keeps his spot. He's played every single minute this season, and it's wide now for the captain, who moves his way into the Toronto half. Ashley Cole, many speculating that it may be the Englishman's last season as a player, bringing it into what would be a storybook career. He'd love to sneak the Galaxy into the playoffs if it is going to be his last campaign. Felcher now linking up on this right-hand side, keeping his spot at fullback. It'll be interesting to see how the Galaxy adjusts to this new tactical setup, a 4-4-2 arrangement by interim head coach Dominic Kinnear. And that is tried and true tactics. Everybody knows about his playing style. He's a no-nonsense manager, and it does appear that we'll see Ola Kamara playing in a wide role on this left-hand side, so expect Bradford Jamieson to tuck in behind, essentially leaving Zlatan Ibrahimovic up top as the lone striker. So throw in now for Ibrahimovic's old buddy, Gregory van der Wiel, formerly of Paris Saint-Germain, now filling out the right-hand side of this Toronto defense, and the captain brings it up. Michael Bradley, not involved in U.S. men's national team duty in those friendlies against Brazil and that Tuesday night win in Nashville over Mexico. Pushed to the left-hand side for Toronto, and they're trying to carve something open here, but to no avail. That one was pushed forward by Justin Morrow, but it's claimed by Jonah Dos Santos. And he's starting to find his feet after coming back from the World Cup and shedding injury problems. Ola Kamara now dropping into his own half and reverting to his countryman, Jorgen Skjelbæk. Galaxy, of course, a charitable defense that has conceded 54 times in their first 28 games, having played one more than Toronto FC. But they can get the job done despite having a defense which ranks, of course, is 6th worst in Major League Soccer. And they've got an attack that can score goals with the best of them. Find the back of the net 51 times. Tied for 3rd in terms of attacks in Major League Soccer. We shall see. Certainly they've got a potent duo up there between the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic as well as Ola Kamara. Together, those two combining for 25 of the Galaxy's 51 goals, so nearly 50% of the attacking output. Possession now back to Toronto FC, looking to weather the storm here. Not exactly a raucous, sold-out crowd in Ontario. They've been a little mystified as to why the collapse and the rapid downfall after a wonderful run of 2 years of going to the MLS Cup final against Seattle on both occasions. Winning out, of course, in 2016 before losing to the Sounders last year. Long ball up to Ibrahimovic. The flag is up, offside against the big Swede. Applauding the ball. We could see a no-nonsense direct approach, and we saw the LA Galaxy really reap the fruits of that tactical setup during that 9-game unbeaten run, which preceded this 6-match winless run. As Toronto take over possession now, near side for the American Justin Morrow, supported by Nick Hagglund. Pushed out by Josie Altidore, and it's Vanderveel who arrives. Good-looking cross from the Dutchman. Great header in, and 5 minutes in, it's Victor Vasquez drawing first blood for Toronto. A new coach, but the same old story. The Galaxy asleep at the wheel, and once again concede an early goal. 1-0 to Toronto. It was a wonderful cross, just too much, as Altidore would leave it for a Gregory Vanderveel, who was given about 10 yards, and it was a diagonal run from Vasquez, who got in front of his marker. Brilliantly taken by the Spaniard, who scores his 7th goal of the campaign, leaving Rolf Felcher sprawling in behind. Wonderful movement from Victor Vasquez. It was a signing a few years ago from Club Brugge, and just like that, Toronto FC on the board early. He was nursing a slight injury problem, but happy to have Vasquez. We talked about the balance. They've got goals throughout. As Vanderveel picks up his 3rd assist of the season. What a cross it was, but no one closing down the Netherlands international. And time in and time out, we've seen the Galaxy concede silly early goals. They've started well lately. Unfortunately, unable to take maximum points after being in a winning position in 5 of the last 6 games. The tables turned slightly. There is no give up in this team, with the exception of the Real Salt Lake and the Seattle game. It is forward now for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who draws in a trio of Toronto defenders, and running off of him from underneath was Ola Kamara, but those two seeing it intercepted by that Canadian back four. It'll drop now for Eric Zavaleta. So just an error in reporting the starting lineups coming from site. Drew Moore was originally slated, couldn't make it. Hagglund was supposed to start, then Drew Moore back in, but we can't tell you now. It is Nick Hagglund, the 26-year-old American. He will play in the heart of that back four alongside the 6'1" former Chivas USA defender Eric Zavaleta. So indeed, it will be 2 changes from the team that was beaten by LAFC 4-2 2 weeks ago. Bradford Jamieson tucking in behind. Well won back in the center of the park. And here comes Marky Delgado of Glendora, California, another member of that Chivas USA youth setup. Josie Altidore dropping deep, trying to find that pocket of space, but as his pocket picked by Roman Alessandrini, he tries to link up with Kamara. That's good defending from Zavaleta to send it out. It will be a throw at the halfway point of the field for the Los Angeles Galaxy, trying to improve upon a road record of 4 wins, 6 defeats, and 4 draws. They've taken just 16 points from the likes of their 42 on offer. A long time coming. We'll see if they can confirm, but having not won in their last 4 games, their last victory on the road coming July 21st away to Philadelphia. Since then, losing last week at Real Salt Lake, 5-0 to Seattle last month before a narrow 2-1 loss at the beginning of August and a 2-2 draw on July 26th at LAFC. Decent start despite the goal. Question is, how will the Galaxy establish a winning mentality? They've got an uphill climb now. Beautifully won on the punt from Bingham by Ibrahimovic, who gets it back from Kamara. He's got some space on the left for Ashley Cole. It's led for the big English fullback. He puts in a great cross. Waiting was Alessandrini, but it's a timely header away by Morrow. And the Galaxy will have their first corner of the evening. A very important header from Justin Morrow as the ball floated across from the left-hand side by the former Chelsea man, Ashley Cole. So it will be Alessandrini to take it on this left foot as Felcher has come forward, joining Ibrahimovic in the mix. It's a zonal marking system right now for Toronto FC. Low and hard, but it doesn't clear the first defender. Really not the best of corner kicks taken by the Frenchman Alessandrini. Here's Jonathan Dos Santos, the Mexico World Cup star. Wide on this right-hand side. It's Alessandrini's cross right into the teeth of that defense before it's repelled by Drew Moore. It's back in now. Felcher squares it, but there is Michael Bradley to win it for TFC. LA win it back now, and Toronto content to absorb a lot of the pressure. They can't hit you on the counterattack, and they had to absorb a lot of that pressure against LAFC, but they created a large share of the possessions in that 4-2 defeat. Created numerous chances. In fact, Greg Vanney felt that they dictated the game on that occasion. Just really couldn't take their chances. If anybody's going to know, it's Greg Vanney. Spent some time with the Galaxy as a central defender, well-traveled with the U.S. men's national team. So Victor Vasquez putting Toronto FC up here. The Galaxy just one win in 7 visits to their Canadian adversaries. Altidore brought down on the shove from behind by Jürgen Schjelbeck, so it'll be a free kick just outside of the center circle in Galaxy territory. Interesting move here tonight from Dom Kenny. Going with the likes of Bradford Jamieson, who when he shows up, he's been a force to be reckoned with. Immensely talented youngster from the Santa Monica area. They push it forward now behind Hagland. Here's Jamieson, and he's dispossessed as Toronto starting to settle. Galaxy looking for a swift retort after the opening salvo was fired by the Spaniard. We'll see. Back-to-back losses away to LAFC in Portland. They've taken just 5 points from 18 on offer in their last 6 games. In a situation of tough sledding, their only win, a 3-1 triumph at the end of last month over Montreal, who, by the way, are holding on to that final playoff spot in the East, a team that Toronto is chasing, but 9 points between them and their Canadian rivals. Trying to approach this one as a cup final, so to speak. It's got a playoff type of intensity. Back here for David Bingham. This is Perry Kitchen, who keeps his spot despite the change in manager. Dave Romney now filling out the right-hand side as Felcher's made his way forward into the TFC half. Jonathan Dos Santos links. This is Jamieson, pushes it forward. Flag is down. Ibrahimovic fires, and a great save by Alex Bono. Good movement from big Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Not a bad effort from the Swede. It'll come out here, and it was great movement here. The link play, and Bradford Jamieson leaving it for Jonathan Dos Santos. It was well weighted. Flag stayed down, but good coverage at the near post from Alex Bono. Back from, of course, U.S. men's national team duty, where he backed up Zach Steffen. Second corner taken short. Here's Schjelbeck. Thinks about it, lifts one up, header in for Romney. And once again is saved by Bono. So 2 good looks here for the Galaxy. Nice response from the visitors. In possession now as they switch it to the near side for the atomic ant, Sebastian Jovinko, but he can't control it. It will be a Galaxy throw. Hey fans, be there for every must-see Galaxy moment in 2019 as an LA Galaxy season ticket member. Now, season ticket members receive the best seats at the best rates, members-only events, exclusive access to LA Galaxy players and alumni, plus much, much more. Season ticket memberships start as low as $17 per match. To purchase or for more information, visit lagalaxy.com/since96. Free kick for the Canadians. Team without Oro, as we mentioned, still training on his own. Chris Mavinga, another defender, out with injury. Vasquez was listed as questionable. Well, we know the answer to that. what a key cog he is to this team. So Bradley in possession now for Toronto. Slow to bring it up. And indeed, Toronto in no hurry. 46 goals on the campaign. They came into today tied for the 9th best mark in all of Major League Soccer. As Javinko drops deep, sprays it wide. Altidore heavy on the touch, the chip in. He's got one waiting. It's Delgado. Down goes Morrow, who joined him from left fullback. Referee not at all interested in a penalty now, and the Galaxy looking to counter. It's cheaply given away. Haglund played it up for Vasquez now. Morrow, but sliding in on the Galaxy's behalf is Jonah Dos Santos. Of course, Jonah, the younger brother of Gio, who's left back in Los Angeles with that slight hamstring problem. He's missed a lot of games. In fact, over half of the games this season as the LA Galaxy designated player. Vasquez now, meanwhile, for Toronto, foraging away. Alessandrini digs it out, but is dispossessed, and down goes Vasquez. And play will stop momentarily. While we've got a moment, we can remind you that Galaxy fans, it's time to save time and skip the lines of the new LA Galaxy app. With the Galaxy app, fans can purchase concessions and merchandise directly from their seat. All you have to do is download the Galaxy app on the iTunes at Google Play Store today. Quarter of an hour gone. Toronto leading on the 5th-minute strike from Victor Vasquez. A team with an embarrassment of riches in the attacking department. Keeping him at bay is going to be difficult. 12 different goal scorers they boast. The Galaxy, of course, no slouches in their own right, having scored 5 more this season than their hosts. Can they put it together? Ziggy Schmid said ahead of the August 14th draw against Colorado, we need 15 points from our final 10 games. And that means that in these 6 games, including tonight, they need to take 13 points. So not a lot of wiggle room. Here's Eric Zavaleta, supported on that right-hand side by Vanderveel. It'll go back for Alex Bono, who's really emerged into his own, fought for his number 1 spot, has won it the last 2 seasons. Now starting to pop up on the U.S. men's national team radar as well, as selected by Dave Sarakin for the most recent set of friendlies. Here's Altidore, another U.S. men's national teamer for Vasquez. Jovinko, not looking exceptionally sharp tonight. Gives it away once again, the little Italian. Possession short-lived, all too short-lived for LA now. Morrow for Vasquez, trying to play it through. This is sharp football now as it's dropped back for the fullback, squared out in front. Altidore heavy on the touch. It may work out for Delgado. It's Altidore, and it's 2-0. The defense in tatters. Jozy Altidore with his 6th goal this season. It comes on the 16th minute, and the Galaxy in a world of hurt as their season quickly slipping away. 2-0 to Toronto. Beautifully orchestrated, just too much space on the edge of their own penalty area as it was played over by Osorio, who beautifully set it up for Jozy Altidore, who kept it low underneath Bingham to that far post, across the goalkeeper and in. 3 goals in 2 games. Tell you what, he scored all 3 of Toronto's last 3 goals. He's peaking after many a game missed through bouts of injury. The 28-year-old U.S. men's national teamer with a big goal here in his 4th season with Toronto FC. Credit the assist from Osorio, who collects his 6th helper of the season. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. More of the same for the Galaxy, who have now conceded, get this, 56 goals on the campaign. You thought last year was bad. They conceded 67 goals, the worst mark in Major League Soccer, and they are on pace to break that unless something changes. Romney now looking for the answer. Felcher forward. Good-looking cross from the Venezuelan. And it'll come out of play. Felcher, of course, a part of the Venezuela setup in their friendlies. Of course, Tuesday, 2-0 victories in Panama City. He didn't play a role in that game, but more on that later. A good response. The answer, the header off Camara, and it hits the post. Ola Camara with a brilliant chance. Beautifully set up by Jonah Dos Santos, but it was not to be. My goodness, back and forth we go. Real open nature to this one. Camara now links up, and it's Ibrahimovic drifting into that wide roll, closed down by Bradley. Those two, of course, locking horns back in their old Serie A days. And Ibrahimovic was playing with AC Milan. Here's Jonah Dos Santos now back for the former Milan man. Ibra with the cross and just overhit for Alessandrini. Fortunately, though, arriving is Felcher on the edge of the Toronto area, and it's Alessandrini going for goal, but having it blocked. And the Galaxy see it dissipate into nothing as it drifts over the touchline for a Toronto throw. So Jozy Altidore, as well as Victor Vasquez, collecting goals 11 minutes apart. The Galaxy nearly had the answer. It was a fine look from Camara. Keeper was beaten. Dos Santos with a sublime ball in as Camara found it spotted between his two defenders. Say what? Hey, this isn't a defense that's also conceded 52 times, so not much better than the Galaxy. Tied for fourth worst in Major League Soccer coming into tonight. Felcher with the cross. And Morrow trying to give it a ride forward now. It's one thing that Felcher does give the Galaxy width on his right-hand side. He's a natural wide player coming from that right back position. After those 4 months out with that pectoral injury, he's been a welcome return. We'll switch it to the left-hand side. The Galaxy in the Toronto half on the 20th minute now. The Galaxy bewildered and flat out steamrolled early on from a brilliant start by Toronto FC. Possession in favor of the Canadians, within 54% of it here in the first 20 minutes. Here's Ibrahimovic now inside the center circle where he's closed down. Back to Kitchen. This is Jonah Dos Santos for Rolf Felcher. He links up nicely on this right-hand side. Here comes Alessandrini foraging away. It's Alessandrini showing some attacking adventure. Puts it on that left foot, leaves it on the left-hand side for Camara, who's on the edge of the box. The cross is there, but so too is Nick Hagglund, who sends it away on Toronto's behalf. Felcher retrieves, though, and keeps possession alive for the visitors, who really need a goal right now. Not just necessarily for results' sake, but for morale's sake. They've asked some questions, had a few good chances, trying to put it in. Now they've got their third corner of the evening. Perhaps this is what the doctor ordered. The Galaxy, of course, scoring 4 times on corner kicks. Toronto conceding 4 times from these situations. We'll see what's in store. Remember, Michael Ciani not part of the first 11 tonight. Alessandrini sends it right in, and it's put in, but it's saved by Bono. It really should have been 2-1. Rolf Felcher on the doorstep inside the 6-yard box. No one picking up the Venezuelan. I tell you what, Toronto dodging a huge bullet. No one picking up Felcher. He has got to do better there. Yes, it's an old cliche, but when you're 2 feet away from the keeper unmarked, taking that one on the fly, got to come away with a goal, and that could have changed everything. So wide on the right-hand side. Vanderveer looking to build now. The Galaxy slowly seeing their season slip away and playoffs hope eroding. Some big games tonight in the Western Conference. Real Salt Lake at home to Minnesota. That kicking off at 6:30 Pacific. Later tonight, Vancouver hosting Seattle at 7:30. Meanwhile, the flag is down. It's Vasquez. He's in. A brilliant save by Dave Romney and David Bingham. It was the Galaxy keeper who got his hand to that one. Some pressure from the defense, but they're not out of the woods. It's Jovinko, and Romney gets a foot to it. There will be a corner kick upcoming, the first of the evening now for Toronto FC. But tell you what, if it's not for David Bingham, we're looking at 3-0 because Vasquez was clean through and the flag had stayed down on the Spaniard. It was just unlucky. It was a good ball, just a simple ball from Zavaleta to send it forward. A sublime first touch from Vasquez, the former La Masia product out of Barcelona. And it'd be Vasquez who was fouled early. Nevertheless, we're going to need him. 7 goals and 8 assists in his 18 appearances this season for Victor Vasquez. What a pickup he's been. So we'll see what's in store now. The Galaxy defense has been broken twice midway through the first half. And on the outswinger, it's Altidore trying to send it through on the dummy. Galaxy seeing right through that, and it's controlled by Jonah Dos Santos. Galaxy exactly haven't been resolute. They've conceded 3 times from corner situations so far this season. Well, we got a moment. Hey, Galaxy fans, don't miss one of the few regular season games left this season with hashtag Galaxy Social Night happening September 23rd against the Seattle Sounders. The first 7,500 fans will receive their own Galaxy foam fingers presented by Alcatel. Secure your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Toronto in possession now. Seba Jovinko slipping his way around the defense. It's going to be a foul, a booking now for Jurgen Skjelvik. This defense is screaming at each other, or yelling at each other. They are not in harmony, and they are not in sync. Skjelvik becomes the first man booked this evening, and he's still fuming. And with good reason. Anytime you can see 2 goals in the first quarter of an hour. Just wrong-footed by Jovinko, who's just a little too clever. So I've seen this player, Jovinko, mature through the years, going back to his days with Juventus. We shall see. And it will be Seba Jovinko. Perhaps a little bit out of his range from about 35 yards deep. Jurgen Skjelvik given the booking. It'll be his 6th of the season. So the Atomic Ant standing over the 31-year-old former Italy international, Seba Jovinko, who had 16 goals last term in that championship-winning season. Already in double digits with 10 so far. This one will sit about 37 yards out or so. And no doubt, it's only Jovinko lining up behind it. And a test upcoming now for the Galaxy. They've conceded 2 goals directly from free kicks this season and 1 from indirect free kicks. All their woes, it's been pretty decent from dead balls, and Jovinko blows it, sends it skyward and ballooning over the ball, over the bar rather. He knows he did wrong and would love to have that one back. Easily forgiven though, considering the score line right now. Toronto winning the last time out in September of 2016. The 0-0 is Drew Moore on target. He was also on target in that 4-0 triumph last September at the StubHub Center. Not to feature tonight. Big part of these Canadian back four. $56 goals allowed for the Los Angeles Galaxy this season. It hasn't been pretty. Free kick now for Toronto. Touching it back now is Jozy Altidore, but it's claimed by LA as Roman Alessandrini drops into his own half. Here's Rolf Feltscher. Wide on the left-hand side, and here come the Galaxy. They have one in them. Ashley Cole trying to orchestrate something positive. Ola Kamara reverting to that wide roll. We saw him play it on the left-hand side in the early parts of the campaign before LA changed their tactical setup under Ziggy Schmid in that 3-5-2 setup. What a shakeup it was coming this week. Ziggy Schmid, I guess you could call it technically, resigning by mutual consent. Maybe perhaps reading between the lines that there was a little bit of a slight bit of discord between the front office and the Galaxy manager. In the end, he leaves with a record of 12 wins, 17 defeats, and 16 draws in his 45 games in charge, having dropped 83 points from the 135 that were on offer during his 14-month tenure. Zavaleta, meanwhile, takes over for Toronto in the driver's seat and looking good. Central defender, though, gives it away. Commentators curse, and down goes Bradford Jamieson, who is fouled by Jonathan Osorio. No doubt about it. Bradford Jamieson, you may remember, suffered a concussion problem injury early on in training camp this year. Was held out for the first 3 or 4 months. He hasn't played sparingly. In fact, as I mentioned, did not feature the last time out. Came on as a sub against LAFC. If he can find his feet and reach his potential, the Galaxy will have unearthed a gem. I really like this kid. He's come out wide on the left-hand side. Here's Ashley Cole. Flag is down for the Englishman. Pulls it back from the byline. Ibra was waiting, but so too was Hagland, who wins it. Bradford Jamieson, the 21-year-old from Santa Monica High School. Now making just his 6th appearance of the campaign, and here he is on it. Links up with Ibra, who drops deep, trying to set the table for Ashley Cole, and it's cleared away by Ibra's old club teammate, Gregory Vanderveel. For those of you soccer heads that are fans of the World Game, it was Ibra and Vanderveel who were teammates for about 4 seasons at Paris Saint-Germain, where they won the league title on numerous occasions. In fact, I believe every year. Got into a well-documented bust-up back in 2012 during their first year together. It led to Vanderveel going on exodus from the team for a while. Here's Alessandrini, sends it in, not bad work, but no one at the near post meeting it as it's into the gloves of Bono. That bust up rather in 2016, the year before Ibrahimovic would make his way to Manchester United. And ironically, that coming in the midst of a 9-0 win for Paris Saint-Germain. Gives you an idea how competitive and how high the standards were in the City of Lights. Altidore dropping deep. A little bit of dissension in the ranks for Toronto FC as Altidore just sends it out at play. And vociferously critical, you could say, of some of his teammates. Half an hour gone. Galaxy, remember, 3 points adrift of that final playoff spot occupied by the Seattle Sounders presently. We can confirm one final score in today. Atlanta defeating Colorado in Commerce City 3-0. Miguel Almiron on target twice in the first half, along with Villalba. Atlanta continues to be the cream of the MLS crop. Really not having much bearing on the Galaxy's playoff quest. They find themselves well clear of Colorado. Weren't really a serious threat to sneak in that final spot. So they'll drop it back behind Jamieson, who links up with Felcher. Here's the Venezuelan who mentioned his international duties, Rolf Felcher. Didn't play on Tuesday in Panama City for Venezuela, but did play a big part starting against Colombia last Friday in a match played in Miami, a 2-1 win for Colombia. Here's Bradford Jamieson and trying to reward Felcher for the run, and the big Venezuelan trying to hook onto it as though he kept it in, but in the end the referee's assistant saying it did cross over the plane. So it will be a goal kick here. Referee tonight, Nima Sagafi, assisted by Jason White, as well as Andrew Bigelow. The 4th official tonight is Silvio Petrescu, and the video assistant referee is Guido Gonzalez up in the booth. Near side, Justin Morrow now for Toronto SC, the 30-year-old fullback. Been in and out of the starting lineup this season, featuring in 16 of their 28 games. Bradley, he'll bring it up. Pretty much the general. He's played in so many roles throughout his international and domestic club career as a number 8. Now really dropping into a deeper role as an out-and-out number 6. He can slot into the center of the park too when they push their backs wide and just sit in between the likes of Hagland and Zavaleta. We really saw put in vogue by a tactical setup by Manchester City head coach Pep Guardiola during his days at Barcelona. Saw it at Bayern Munich as well. Here's the right-hand side. Good movement from Osorio. And running onto it now is Marquis Delgado, the Southern California native, though, upended by this Galaxy defense. And here comes Bradford Jamieson, the 4th, who dispatches to the near side, switching the point of attack. Rolf Felcher now striding towards midfield. Such a big moment for the Galaxy. Sucker punched in the first quarter of an hour. Just a matter of 12 minutes remaining here in half number 1. Ashley Cole now for Los Angeles. Drop it back. Shellbeck, as I mentioned, has played every single minute this season. He's got that moniker of being the most expensive defender in Major League Soccer right now. And up and over the top, the Galaxy running out of ideas. As Toronto playing a little bit of a higher line and shrinking the field a bit. And they have really dictated it, though, so far. Here's Vasquez, the first goal scorer. Jovinko dropped him right in front of Shellbeck, and I tell you what, it's Shellbeck's having problems with Seba Jovinko. But to you Galaxy fans out there, they won't come as a surprise because we've seen the Galaxy have problems with these mobile, nimble attackers. We saw it with Atlanta, we saw it with New York City FC, we're seeing it tonight with Sebastian Jovinko. Jürgen Shellbeck, not exactly the most fleet of foot, and he's got to be careful. He's already on a booking, one more, and he's off. Nevertheless, the free kick is the foul starting to stack up. The Galaxy was 6 compared to Toronto's 3. Dead ball situation as such does not spell good news for Dave Bingham in goal. So what will they draw? A pivotal moment this. Surely 3 goals would make it nearly insurmountable for LA. They've got Vasquez standing over it along with the atomic ant, Sebastian Jovinko. No, I didn't make that one up. That's what he was called. He's only 5'3". Heaves one in. He got plenty of bend on it, but Bingham read it all the way. Not enough power to get past the Galaxy goalkeeper. He's been exceptionally prolific in his MLS career, Sebastian Jovinko, from these types of situations. In fact, exactly where he likes it. Couldn't quite get the loft and trajectory he wanted on that one. Meanwhile, back the other way we go, and it's Bono screwing off his line on the edge of the box. Quick on the pitch out. Here's Vanderveer heading into the Galaxy half, wide on the right. Links up with Jovinko. Sublime first touch now for Altidore, trying to overpower the defense, and does. It's sneaking one in, and it's Toronto FC behind Sebastian Jovinko running off and picking up the scraps from Jozy Altidore. It's Toronto FC 3, LA 0, and LA's season is in tatters. Jovinko collecting his 11th goal of the season. It was just simple football down the right. Jovinko playing it now for Altidore, who just touches it in. But credit the movement of Jovinko, who never halted his run. He kept going. And that's classic big man, little man soccer. Smash and grab, whatever you want to call it. Expertly taken off the outside of that right boot underneath David Bingham. And from about 10 yards out, Seba Jovinko. He's pretty much put this on ice. The Galaxy now, 3 goals conceded, and that's their 57th they've allowed this year. My goodness, is Jovinko the top goal scorer at it once again. It's gone from bad to worse for Los Angeles. Jameson trying to thread his way through to no avail. They push it forward now for Roman Alessandrini. His first touch just letting him down. Here's Moro on Toronto FC's behalf. And Vasquez drops into midfield. Through the center circle goes the Spaniard, who leaves it wide on the right. And here come TFC looking for more. Remember, they put 4 past LA last September. It's Vasquez. Had that cheeky back heel trying to work it through for Jovinko. The Italian had run off a little too far forward. Jonathan Osorio quietly having a stellar season amongst all the stars. Canadian, of course. Most Toronto FC appearances in club history. He's been there since 2013. Having handed 14 goals this year for Toronto. That'll pop up now. And while we've got a moment, we'll get to that in just a second here. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic trying to lead it for Rolf Felcher, and it'll drift over the touchline. It'll be a goal kick. Win the Allstate Ultimate Fan Experience to see the LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo at StubHub Center coming up on October 28th. One lucky winner will receive 2 tickets to the game, 2 Galaxy jerseys, and 2 hats, as well as a meet and greet with a Galaxy player. Enter for your chance to win at LAGalaxy.com/Allstate Fan Experience. That's Allstate Fan Experience over on the Galaxy website. Correction. Well, it is 2 hats. Not a bad score there. A bad score in Toronto, though. 3 goals in 36 minutes. Aye. Galaxy's defense has been well documented. Their trials and travails haven't really featured well so far. 9 times they've conceded 3 or more goals this year. It just can't be that poor if they want to make any noise in the postseason, let alone to make the playoffs. And it's coughed up now. Seba Giovinco on the counterattack. He's in behind, leads it forward for a hard-charging Vasquez. Overhitting it for the Spaniard. Don't tell him he's a Spaniard. I'm sure he prefers Catalonian, as most of them do. Here's Giovinco. Nice play. Thinking well with Altidore. And the Galaxy defense has been bamboozled throughout this game. Just flat out has not been good enough man for man, as well as a team system, no matter if it's a 4-man back line or a 3-5-2, whatever you want to call it. Galaxy could play with 10 at the back. And don't think things will look much better. Not to be harsh, but such is the nature of the game. And this is a Galaxy defense. Everybody has documented it well in the media. If not the most expensive back four in Major League Soccer and defenses in the league. At least one of them. Schilbeck, the only man booked here. 5 minutes remaining until halftime. Not looking good right now for LA. They're going to need a big rethink at halftime. Decided to go with a 4-5-1, and you can understand the logic behind that. They're so good through the middle, Toronto FC, with Giovinco, Osorio, as well as Michael Bradley, but it's Schilbeck who fouls Josie Altidore. And the Norwegian, just second best there, came in late on the big American. He's got to tread lightly. This is the final warning from Nima Sagafi, who's already booked him once. And he's counting off the fouls, Sagafi. That Schilbeck has reported, said, hey, let's take this one in, take a deep breath, and play on. But clearly, Schilbeck coming in, that's smart gamesmanship. As Altidore did go down, and perhaps a little embellishment, but knowing that Schilbeck's got that booking, he's had his problems tonight trying it. He's won the free kick and a warning against the Galaxy defender. So we'll see what LA draws up here. It's Sebastian Giovinco, the Juventus man, made his name in Turin. Giovinco sends it straight into the Galaxy wall. I have to admit, he hasn't looked that impressive on dead balls this season as he has in years past. Galaxy 11 points better than they were at this stage last year. They have conceded 2 more goals through 28 games. Now you throw in these 3, make it 5 more. And for the 28th time in 29 games, a changed lineup once again for Los Angeles. Here's Cole trying to flourish under the Dom Kinnear regime. Wide on the left now, as Roman Alessandrini has switched flanks. Chito Dos Santos looking for an outlet, and here comes Bradford Jamieson IV trying to slot one through. Well closed down. Alfred Jamison, of course, coming through that Galaxy Academy, spending some time with G2 or Los Dos, LA Galaxy 2, the USL setup. That was one set up and a brilliant goal. Oh my goodness. Outstanding from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Something out of nothing. It's out of a Bruce Lee film. Acrobatically done. Capoeira, whatever you want to call it. A high swinging boot from Zlatan Ibrahimovic with one of the goals of the season, worth the price of admission. It's Toronto 3, the Galaxy 1. New life for Los Angeles. It was a simple ball over the top from Jonah Dos Santos, but a turning Zlatan Ibrahimovic with a pirouette and a thing of beauty. He scored some great ones in his career, but his 500th of his career, you couldn't ask for anything better. Superbly taken. We know about his background in martial arts. A man who studied for his black belt, and he has absolutely hit Toronto with a beauty. Congratulations to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, one of 3 active players in the world with 500 goals, joining you-know-who, Cristiano Ronaldo, as well as Leo Messi. Dropping it back now. Toronto looking for the swift retort. The goal officially credited on the 44th minute. Wow. If you're around a computer, hit YouTube, hit Twitter, and take a look at it. Goal of the week for sure. And the legend of Zlatan Ibrahimovic grows and grows. Goal number 17 this year. Ibrahimovic doing that in the space of 22 games. Yeah, sure, he was washed up. Sure, he was finished. He's not going to do it. He's got a bad knee. Naysayers, pipe down. Wow. If that's not going to shut up any critic, I don't know what will. Just a brilliant goal from Zlatan. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals. Back in front, though, and here comes Osorio dropping it back. Vasquez reverses it through, and it's Altidore turning and firing. Referee spotting something away from the ball. So it'll be a free kick here for LA. 2 minutes have been added on. We are currently into that first minute of stoppage time. That's not all doom and gloom. So the Galaxy winning it back now. Perhaps the wind in their sails. They'd love to sneak another one in and make a game out of it. Expected goals in this one. I thought there would be a few scored. We've already seen 4 at 45. Still a second half left to come. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at some of the other scores around Major League Soccer. Shasta, flavorful play of the game, and our, of course, halftime report here on Galaxy Radio. So Toronto coming out like gangbusters, but a wrench thrown into their plans. What a goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Something to talk about around the water cooler. The flag is down on the other end. There might be one more here for TFC. It's Sebastian Giovinco. Well, just drags it wide. Did so well to corkscrew the defender. Put it on that left foot. It's his weaker left foot. Did so well. Got in behind Felcher. 1v1 against Romney. Dropped it to his left shoulder. Put it on that left foot, but couldn't quite find the accuracy. He's frustrated, even though he's got one tonight. Such is the standard for Sebastian Giovinco. No one's taken more shots in MLS this season than the little Italian. Despite all of his prolifics in Major League Soccer, still not a part of the Azzurri and the Italian national team. That will do it. First half in the books. Vasquez on target along with Jozy Altidore and Sebastian Giovinco. However, a nice retort from Zlatan Ibrahimovic just before halftime to give just the faintest of hopes for LA in their quest to make the Major League Soccer postseason. Halftime in Toronto, in Ontario, Canada, reads Toronto FC 3, the LA Galaxy 1, here on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation '92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
And we welcome you back. Galaxy Radio here. The LA Galaxy trailing 3-1 against Toronto FC up in Ontario, north of the border. It started catastrophically just 5 minutes in. Victor Vasquez making it 1-0. Josie Altidore then 11 minutes later doubling up to make it 2-0 on the 36th. Well, it was Sebastian Jovinko grabbing his 11th goal of the campaign to make it 3-0. But finally the goal did come in. It was Zlatan Ibrahimovic scoring a career 500th goal tonight, going down in the annals of history. And it was an absolute cracker, folks. Brilliantly taken, acrobatically, off that right foot, martial arts style, becoming one of 3 active players with 500 or more goals. Welcome to the Halftime Report. This is brought to you by StubHub. Hey fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. Not only will you find seats you'll love whenever you want, you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. So do yourself a favor and get the StubHub app today. My oh my, where do we begin? Yes, there was the 500th goal, and there was one of the best goals of the season from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But let's be real. This is a Galaxy team, for most of this game, flat out played off the park. There's dissension in the ranks. I had a chance to check out the halftime interview with Dom Kinnear. He said, you know what we need to do? We need to close down space. We're giving them too much time to dictate possession and dictate the tempo of this game. But most importantly, we need to stop bickering with each other and closing down. Indeed, all is not right with the LA Galaxy. As we take a look at the stats right now in terms of shots, 10 for Toronto FC, 5 of which have been steered on target. 6 attempts for the Galaxy, 4 of which have been on target. 50% possession for each of these two. And in corner kicks, well, it's going to be the Galaxy just shading it 3-1, and the 2 yellow cards here in the first half. So plenty of room for improvement, but indeed the Galaxy with just the faintest of lifelines here at the end of the first half. It was a lovely ball over the top from Jonah Dos Santos, picked out of the air, and a whirling dervish, a capoeira type of judo kick, whatever you want to call it, from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who puts it home. Classy stuff now, as the Swede has scored 17 times, second best in the league. All right, it's halftime here. Toronto 3, LA 1. Keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll take a look at some of the other scores around Major League Soccer right after this. Don't go anywhere.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zaz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is at it again. San Manuel Casino isn't just giving away a brand new Mercedes every Thursday in September. No, they're giving away a brand new Mercedes-Benz AMG GLC 63. You heard right. San Manuel is giving away 4 of the hottest cars, one every Thursday in September. Use your Club Serrano card at any one of over 4,800 slot machines or your favorite table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
And welcome back to the Galaxy Halftime Show here on Galaxy Radio. Happy to have you along. I'm Christian Miles. This one of 9 big games as the LA Galaxy trail Toronto FC here at halftime, 3-1. We can confirm that Atlanta United winning yet again 3-0 away to Colorado. That's the only final in so far. Midway through the game between Philadelphia and Montreal, it's halftime. Philly 1, Montreal 2. FC Dallas midway through the first half at home to Columbus Crew. No goals scored. Coming up later, Houston at home to Portland. Real Salt Lake at 6:30 Pacific kickoff time. They'll be at home to Minnesota United. The big one, of course, coming up at 7 Pacific. Vancouver host Seattle in a big Cascadia 6-pointer there. LAFC playing host to New England Revolution tonight at 7:30 over at Bank of California Stadium. And bottom of the Western Conference, San Jose Earthquakes taking on Sporting Kansas City in the Bay Area at 7:30. So a big slate of games and a lot of goals here. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy, with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California Dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. I tell you what, it has to be a lot better from the Galaxy, who have a huge mountain to climb. They find themselves down 2 goals, but they've got goals in them. The problem is they can't stop letting them in. We'll see what happens. Running return. We'll have the second half for you. Kickoff coming up. It's LA 1, Toronto FC 3 here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zazz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
And welcome back to Galaxy Soccer right here on Galaxy Radio, wherever you may be listening. Happy to have you along. I'm Christian Miles. Expected a lot of goals tonight. Well, we've got 4 in the first half. The Galaxy seeing themselves inundated by 3 consecutive strikes early on by Toronto FC. Vasquez, Altidore, and Jovinko doing the damage. But sweet mother of Bruce Lee, Zlatan Ibrahimovic with the goal of the season, plucking it out of thin air, spinning, hitting, kicking, and putting it home for his 17th of the season, but most importantly, finally breaking into the 500 club as he records his 500th career goal, joining Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi as the only active players to hit the 500 mark. Just an incredible strike it was. It was a simple ball played up by Jonah Dos Santos, spun to the right. It was not marked the tightest, you could say, allowed to hit, but took it on the outside of that right boot after taking out of thin air. A goal to behold. It's a YouTuber. And just like that, Ibra continues to increase and add to his legend. So Zlatan Ibrahimovic 1, Toronto FC 3 is more like the scoreline. The Galaxy, I'm sure, got a swift talking to by Dom Kinnear, whose debut as head coach really hasn't been auspicious, to say the least. A defensive miscue despite the change in tactics, so this is over to see a change at the back here. I believe Michael Ciani is going to step into the fray here, the Frenchman. We'll see if it can get any better. Jurgen Schellbeck, of course, booked in the first half. And a tough beginning here in Canada as the Galaxy trying to make their way into the playoffs. They came in today, of course, down in the 8th position, 3 points at that final playoff spot, currently occupied by 6th positioned Seattle Sounders, who of course will be in action in Vancouver tonight. So everything to play for here, very much a season on the line. Hey, look, it's not a must win, but certainly they've got to take a share of the points to realistically keep themselves in the playoff hunt. And you throw into the likes of the Galaxy have played a lot more games than their playoff rivals who are vying for that playoff spot. We shall see. Some drama yet to unfold, and we will have it for you here. It should be a fascinating final 45 minutes at BMO Field up in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where Toronto SC have won 5, lost 6, and drawn 2, so they are vulnerable, and it will be the Canadians wearing their home red getting us off and running here in the second stanza. So we'll see what's in store now. Will the Galaxy make those changes and really be positive? Trying to knock this one long. Off comes Romney to deny Vasquez. His clearance only far as Justin Morrow, who's come forward from his left back roll. Locates Sebastian Jovinko. Altidore leaves it. Good supporting run there from Delgado. And it comes out wide for Vanderveen, and out for a Galaxy throw. So Schellbeck comes off, and it will be Michael Ciani. That will see Romney slide over to that left center back role as the right-footed Frenchman Ciani comes in. He's been nursing some groin problems as of late, but Ciani now making his 21st appearance of the season. Had a disaster against Seattle. Of course, missed out on the LAFC as well as Real Salt Lake game, and now comes back into the fray. And he's had his own miscues. Galaxy just trying to find some semblance of defensive order, that's for sure. But it's the captain, Ashley Cole, in possession on this near left-hand side. They'll push it into Perry Kitchen in that holding role in central midfield. So we'll see how it comes in terms of a tactical setup. It looks to be a straight-up 4-4-2 as Kamara and Ibrahimovic up top with, you see Bradford Jamieson tucking in behind in that attacking role. It'll be Perry Kitchen and Jodo Dos Santos with those defensive responsibilities. We shall see. It's going to be a big bridge to cross here for LA. Near side for Gregory Vanderveel, back into the Galaxy half, and here comes the Dutchman. Trying to link up with Sebastian Jovinko to no avail. Kitchen caught in possession, supported well, though, by Ashley Cole. Nothing wrong with Ashley Cole's positioning in his later stages. Remember, the twilight of his career at 37 years old. When he retires, it will be the end of an era. At one time, the best left back on the planet. What a career. Winning the Champions League 6 years ago with Chelsea. Part of that Invincibles team way back in 2004 with Arsenal, where he started his career. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the newest member of the 500 club, squares it now for Ashley Cole inside the penalty box. This looks promising for the Galaxy. But Cole's ball for a Kamara just over a hit. Not well weighted from the English fullback. And coming away with it is Zavaleta. So Gregory Vanderveel setting it up on 2 occasions tonight. 2 assists for the Dutchman, adding to his 2 that he came in with. So equaling his season total in one night. providing a lot of that width on the right-hand side. But I've said it all season, folks. The Galaxy have problems dealing with pace and mobility in wide areas. They just have not found a way to cope with it. Jonathan Dos Santos able to win it back. Remember, no Gio Dos Santos or Sebastian Lletget tonight, missing out on the trip due to injury. Toronto keeping with their 4-3-3 shape. They look sharp here. Certainly their spells of possession, even though they have 50% of it in the first half, generating a plethora of chances. 5 shots on goal in the first 45 minutes. They've been the more efficient of the two, even though the Galaxy have had an equal share of possession. Here's Gregory Van der Wiel, former Ajax man. Giovinco now trying to poke it through for Justin Morrow. Has found himself quite a home in the attack, Morrow. A lot of these players have been with this Toronto team for a while. Think of Michael Bradley, who's been here since his stint ended with Roma back in 2013. Josie Altidore in his 4th season, Morrow in his 5th. Osorio since 2013. It's a solid nucleus that's grown together. Here's Alessandrini. It's Ibrahimovic sending it back in front for Ola Kamara, who turns and volleys, swiveled his hips but couldn't put it on target. It was a wonderful setup from Zlatan Ibrahimovic by way of a sublime cross from Roman Alessandrini, but Ola Kamara couldn't take his chance. Header just behind him a bit, and disappointing as Ibrahimovic looks away in disgust. I tell you what, he would have been wise to have taken it. It was on the 6-yard box. It was a little bit behind Kamara. He would have been well advised to hit it with that left foot first time. And that's the difference. The margin of error in this game is so small, but yet so significant. One touch can make all the difference. He just hasn't really clicked like he has the last 2 seasons. We know Kamara has been on target 9 times. We're talking about a guy who scored 34 goals over the last 2 seasons. Here's Cole, meanwhile, back to the other side. Easily intercepted by Marky Delgado. And here comes the Glendora man who leads it forward for Vasquez. Poor first touch from the Catalonian. Here's the Mexican Dos Santos trying to set it in. It's Ibrahimovic. He takes it first time. Swung underneath and popped it up well high of the crossbar. Wasn't quite ready for it. He was leaning back. It was a brilliant ball. Jonah Dos Santos says, hey, take this, big fella. And just took a hop on Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He knows it. Puts his head down in disgust. But hey, he still has that wonder goal from earlier he can look back on. That's one he's going to play for his grandkids, his children. His young son, Maximilian, an active player at the youth level. I'm sure he'll be showing that to his son a little bit later. Here's Roman Alessandrini now for the Los Angeles Galaxy. Jonah Dos Santos, one of 3 designated players this year. The other, Roman Alessandrini, goes to ground. Maybe the third, Giovanni Dos Santos, unavailable through injury tonight. And Alessandrini's picked up an injury here on his left foot as he was kicked late, and he is writhing in pain. He has battled injury throughout the campaign, only making a handful of appearances. Just his 20th game. It's going to be a booking here for Toronto FC, as it's going to be a retroactive yellow card. Just sloppy that time from Hagelin, so he's going to be booked. Hagelin with his first yellow card of the campaign, becoming the second man cautioned along with Osorio here in the first half. So that's where we stand. It's Alessandrini writhing in pain. Toronto team that is nearly fully fit. Trying to prove a point themselves that, hey, we can still hit those heights that we achieved the last 2 seasons. They're amongst the best. Major League Soccer had that great run year before last in the CONCACAF Champions League. So the Galaxy now behind Jonah Dos Santos on that far right-hand side, free kick from about 38 yards out. Dos Santos sends it right up. The header, Camara, 3-2. Superbly taken. That's more like it. Ola has done it again. 10 goals on the season for the Norwegian. And the Galaxy right back in it. Hold the phone. The comeback is on in Ontario. Simple goal. Dos Santos just leaves it up there. And Camara unmarked. Terrible marking by Toronto. A free header for Ola Camara. Something you cannot afford to do. And for the first time this season, from a direct free kick, the fourth time from a dead ball free kick, Toronto concedes. So Ola Camara bringing his total up to 10 goals in the space of 26 games. A big strike for him. Five big goals, and we still have 35 minutes and some change left to play. Dos Santos, by the way, picking up his second assist. Simple stuff. Just ghosting through, and it's not Ibrahimovic getting into the ear of some of these defenders. Talking some trash. Here's Bradford Jamieson, meanwhile, who links up with Ola Camara, and suddenly the wind in the Galaxy sails. Camara trying to leave it off for Jamieson the fourth, but is a little sloppy from the former Columbus crewman. Remember, only David Villa, Bradley Wright Phillips, and Diego Valeria scored more goals in the last two seasons than the LA Galaxy man. And it's the usual suspects. Ibrahimovic with 17. He and Camara combining, of course, for 27 of the Galaxy's 53 goals so far. Which has got to be better, though. Both of these defenses have been lacking. 54 goals allowed, by the way, from Toronto SC, amongst the worst, including the Galaxy this season. No shortage of attacking talent. Stepping forward, though, is Perry Kitchen. Good win that time from the former DC United man. Kitchen trying to leave it long now. Is the flag down for Ibrahimovic? He's gotten in behind, but the flag is up. It's offside against Ibra, who is vociferously arguing this call. And he may have a point. From my vantage point, it was very, very tight. Let's take another look at it. And it's Ibrahimovic. Yep, he was off by about a half yard. Thought he was played on by the fullback, but no doubt about it. Flag goes up. Don't know what Ibra's arguing. That's an offside every day of the week. So back we go. Galaxy had only scored 5 times in their last 4. They're on the back foot now. Here's Altidore. He's in. It's Jozy Altidore around. Jozy Altidore expertly taken. Everything but the finish as he blazes it wide. It was just superb footwork, something you don't see from Jozy every day of the week. But wow. This would have brought the house down. It corkscrewed both Romney and Ciani. He just did it, Ciani, didn't he? And just misfiring from 8 yards out. And that's been the knock on Jozy throughout the years. Hey, some of his play is sublime. He's got good hold-up play, links well. But his finishing touch, not exactly of world-class ability. Meanwhile, we're going to see another player booked away from the ball here. Not clear as to who it may have been. Wow, what a sequence of events. Dos Santos trying to play it into the path now. As the confirmation that it is a booking against Justin Morrow for dissent. So Morrow receives his second yellow card of the season. LA going right back to work. Camara brings it down expertly on the edge of the box. Here's Ashley Cole. He's got some space, leaves it over. The header is down. It's Rolf Felcher. And Rolf Felcher has scored the equalizer on the 58th minute. Left for dead. New life for the Galaxy. Oh my goodness. It's 3-3 in a barn burner at BMO. Wow. Go on, Galaxy supporters. You made the 3,000-mile trip up to BMO Field in Toronto. They are celebrating, but this Toronto defense has been ripped in two Wow, no one picking up Rolf Felcher, and a huge strike for the Venezuelan fullback as he scores his first goal in Major League Soccer off the head, heading it across the goalkeeper. 3 unanswered goals from the Los Angeles Galaxy, and we are right back where we started. Toronto FC 3, LA 3, and still over a half an hour of football remaining. Wow. Rolf Felcher with a huge goal. It's gotten very, very quiet at BMO Field. They've done it time and time again. This one has shades of the LAFC game. You wouldn't put it past the Galaxy to score more, but you wouldn't put it past them to allow more either. So we move to the hour mark. What a game, folks. What a game. I tell you what, it hasn't been a storybook season for the Galaxy, but it hasn't been boring either. It's been very interesting. Losing 5-0, losing 6-2. The comeback win against LAFC, the big win against Orlando City. Galaxy looking for their first win in 7, by the way, as it drops nicely for Ola Kamara. Here's Jamison. He's supported by Ola Kamara, who's dropped into a deeper role. It seems to have paid off with more dangerous attacking chances. Here's Jonah Dos Santos. The goal officially on the 59th minute. The goals coming 5 minutes apart for Kamara and Felcher here in the second half. What a game. Lovely ball from the Galaxy, and Roman Alessandrini irate with himself. He's shaking off the after effects of that challenge a moment ago. Never, never boring. That's for sure. We can keep you apprised that there has been a goal in the Houston game. Fuenmayor scoring an own goal. And the Houston Dynamo defender putting in his own net in the 9th minute, giving Portland a 1-0 lead in Houston. Early days, though, in that one. A game the Galaxy will be watching very, very closely when this one is over. Still goalless at halftime between FC Dallas and the Columbus Crew. That one in Frisco, Texas. Midway through the second half, Philadelphia 1, Montreal Impact 2, which has a huge bearing as far as the way things go for Toronto FC. Remember, they're in more of a dire situation than the Galaxy, coming in 9 points off the playoff pace before the start of tonight's game. Montreal on 29 points. Toronto FC. Correction, Montreal on 39 points. Toronto SC on 28. The way things are going right now, 11 points off the pace. DC United and New England in front of them as well. So stay tuned. It's going to be a wild night in MLS. These 9 games unfold before your very eyes. Here comes Toronto SC, and it's Sebastian Giovinco supported by Josie Altidore. A couple of step overs trying to leave it off for Osorio. You know, it's a little cocky here, but just too much space once again for the Toronto striker. No excuse for allowing any striker to perform step overs inside your own penalty box. And Bradford Jamieson gives away a very careless giveaway, and Ibrahimovic lamenting the ball. Back the other way for Osorio now. And here's on the left-hand side, it's Sebastian Giovinco trying to put it on that right foot, and does, but he misfires high. He is not gun-shy, is he? Sebastian Giovinco, I mentioned in the first half, no other striker has taken more shots this season than the former Juve man. Well, we've got a moment. Hey, Galaxy fans, the Galaxy Foundation and community partner Gift of Life have teamed up to kick blood cancer in support of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month throughout September. You can join the fight as well. Be sure to visit the Gift of Life Mauro Registry at the next Galaxy home game Saturday, September 23rd against the Seattle Sounders. It only takes you a few minutes, and it's as easy as swabbing the inside of your cheek to see if you can save the life of someone fighting cancer right here in our LA, Southern California community. Galaxy in possession here. Bradford Jamieson the fourth, racing past one, but showing too much of it, and he's giving it away once again. A little careless in possession, but urged on by his teammates. Big cheerleader Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who at times has grown frustrated with the abilities of his teammates, who clearly aren't up to the same standard, but he's a team player and will get behind and support them every day of the week. Meanwhile, Kitchen locates Bradford Jamieson. Better from him this time. But once again, switched and given away. So 3 consecutive times, Jamieson the fourth has coughed it up. And that's where the Galaxy have been victimized this year. Step up and won that time by Dave Romney. As Jamieson the fourth wasn't ready for it. Jonah Dos Santos tracks back. There's a lethargy right now about Toronto SC. Their body language is bad. Their heads are down. And Rolf Felcher's come forward. Venezuelan freshly returned from international duty. Didn't have to travel to South America. But he's made a nice little trip down to the right-hand side here. The flag is down for the Venezuelan fullback. Lifts it with that left foot, trying to pick out Ibra, who chests it down. That one just goes astray. Ibra, by the way, marked by his buddy, Gregory Vanderveel. Those two, of course, teammates back in their years with Paris Saint-Germain, and had that huge spat. They captured a lot of headlines 3 years ago in Paris. So it's going to be Vasquez off. First substitution of the night now for Toronto. And it will be Lucas Janssen coming on now, the Argentine forward for Vasquez. So more technical quality off the bench coming over from Argentine side Tigre, making just his 5th appearance. He's coming onto the scene midway through this season. Already with a goal and 2 assists in his first 4 appearances. Already 3 starts as well. And here they come behind Marquis Delgado, the kid from Glendora. He's got Altidore in front of him, and it's Josie Altidore. No! Great attempt from Josie. Was the flag up? Comes up with a little bit of a wry smile, acknowledging the folly of his ways. My goodness, it was close. He was put in. We look at it. Offside against Josie Altidore, clearly. And the correct call made by the referee's assistant on this occasion. Well done by Jason White, who is running the line here on this near side. Ibrahimovic now brings it down, a long punt forward, supported nicely here by Ashley Cole. On this left-hand side in the Toronto half. Back for David Romney, who will reset back to the feet of Bingham on the edge of his own box, feeling some high pressure down. Bingham, risky prospect here, but shows well, giving it a launch, and it drops to the feet of Ola Camara. Galaxy could give themselves a world of good. Just keep it, prod away as they look to take the lead for the first time this evening. They've got it wide on the right now for Roman Alessandrini. Cuts in on that preferred left foot, links up nicely with Jonah Dos Santos. It pops out wide for Felcher. Something brewing right now. It's put in, but a good step forward from Haglund to win it on Toronto FC's behalf. And away comes Vanderveel as the Galaxy getting set to make their first or their second change. Altidore 1v1 against Romney, who thought he was held up. It's just on the edge of the box, and it will be a foul against the Galaxy defender, and he's going to be the second man booked for Los Angeles. Dave Romney, hard to believe it, just his 3rd yellow card of the season, just holding Altidore and impeding his progress. Just on the edge of the box, no doubt about it. No attempt to play the ball. Not really clear as to why Dave Romney would even protest this decision. Clear yellow card. I'll tell you what though, Josie Altidore, he is beefy and he is a handful. Difficult to mark. As Romney booked him, we have confirmation we will see a substitute coming in for LA. So Baggio Husidic on, Jamieson off. It's been a rough second half here for Bradford Jamieson, who is looking a little bit careless in possession. Not exactly pleased in terms of his body language with that. At least it appears to be so. Exit from the pitch. Baggio Husidic, who's been unused the last 11 games, making his first appearance since That's 4th of July clash against DC United. First things first, though, it's Sebastian Giovinco just on the right-hand side of the penalty area. About 2 yards past the edge of the box on the right. A 2-man wall lining up now for Los Angeles. They've got plenty of takers forward now. Let's see what they line up into the mix. They brought their heavy artillery. It's Giovinco sends it in. Altidore too late in getting there. Tracked down by the big center half, Nick Hagglund. One of those couple of changes tonight for head coach Greg Vanney from the team that lost 4 goals to 2. So they've got their own defensive woes. 7 goals allowed in 2 games for Toronto FC. Coming after they let 2 in against Portland as well. So corner kick coming up right now. Just the second of the night for Toronto. And for the first time this season, Schildek's not going to finish the game. First things first, however. It'll be Sebastian Giovinco on the 70th minute here. 20 minutes left. Strong header away by LA. Here's Michael Bradley for Toronto FC. Mishit ball easily claimed by Ola Kamara, who's dropping back to do the dirty work. Jonah Dos Santos now does well to keep possession. Nicely played by Jonah. Helped on by Ola Kamara. Hits it first time for Ibrahimovic, but too heavy for the Swede. The idea was there, but he just couldn't get to it. And a little shake of the head from Ibra. Unbelievable goal, folks. Can't stop talking about it, but if you go to YouTube and check out Ibrahimovic 500th career goal, you'll see why I've been going on and on and on about it. It's been absolutely fabulous. Galaxy drawing level behind other goals from Kamara and Felcher. Here's Jonah Dos Santos now, and here comes Los Angeles, trying to mount something of consequence this time. And Toronto able to win it back. Really struggled for possession as of late. They'll work it wide to Josie Altidore on this right-hand near side, but it'll go out of play. While we've got a moment, Galaxy fans, be there for every jaw-dropping must-see Galaxy moment next season in 2019 as a Galaxy season ticket member. Season ticket members receive the best seats at the best rates, members-only events, exclusive access to Galaxy players and alumni, plus much, much more. Season ticket memberships, well, they start as low as $17 per match. To purchase or for more information, visit lagalaxy.com/since96. LA 3, Toronto 3. Under 20 minutes remaining in this one. Ashley Cole is grabbing the likes of Osorio, so it's presented a gift of a free kick here for LA. We'll see what they can, or rather Toronto, we'll see if they can line it up standing over it usually. Is Toronto's Sebastian Giovinco, and that's indeed the case. They're looking to remain solid here, as they have conceded 2 goals from direct free kicks, just once from an indirect free kick this year. Pops up on the near post, doesn't clear the first defender, well dealt with by Los Angeles. And Toronto will reset. I'm sure Maximilian Ibrahimovic and Vincent. Max, of course, coming up on his 12th birthday. Vincent a couple of years younger than him. Just turning 10 back in March, and Daddy's going to sit them down and say, hey, sons, this is how you score goals. Meanwhile, it's good link play from Toronto SC. Sebastian Giovinco trying to work that final ball through, seen to it nicely by Michael Ciani. Delgado, good-looking cross once again. There's the head of Ciani. He's shown well. He's taken his critic. He's been maligned this season, Michael Ciani, but he's that big physical frame. Much better effectiveness than we saw from Jurgen Schildek, who was just repeatedly bamboozled. Wide on the left-hand side, and here come Toronto FC. trying to reestablish that dominance. Trying to put it in now. It's Delgado, hit forward by Osorio. It's Giovinco, blocked by Ashley Cole. Well played by the Galaxy fullback. So the corner coming up now once again. Giovinco standing over at 74th minute. Galaxy under some pressure right now. Very poor delivery from the Italian. Easily cleared away by Ibrahimovic at that near post. But more importantly, Toronto keep possession inside the Galaxy half as the Galaxy looking to weather the storm. It's Vucinic pressuring the likes of Morrow wide on this left-hand side. And here comes TFC behind Michael Bradley. Now 31 years of age as he launches one forward. Giovinco on the end of it, volleys it in. And there is Romney to calmly dispatch. Back the other way we go as play opens up. It's Roman Alessandrini streaking down this right-hand side. The flag is down for the Frenchman, supported here by Ibrahimovic. The cavalry arrives for Toronto FC. Good ball across, but it's intercepted by Vanderveel. Says, thank you very much. And here he goes, the Dutchman, to initiate the counterattack on Toronto's behalf. They send it out to the left-hand side as Osorio helps it forward. And here they come once again. Giovinco puts it on that right. He wants the shot. Leaves it for Marky Delgado. Delgado's cross, it's in, and there is goal number 4 for Toronto. It's Jonathan Osorio storming back for Toronto FC on the 75th minute. It's TFC 4, the LA Galaxy 3. Beautiful setup play. Delgado will get the assist. 10 goals on the season for the Canada International. The Galaxy defense broken for the 4th time this evening. Just a simple ball out for Marky Delgado, who's onside. No doubt about it. Osorio just finds his way right in between the likes of Ciani and Dave Romney. No one there to react for LA. Simple header in. No chance for David Bingham. And just like that, Jonathan Osorio has restored the lead here with 16 minutes left, plus added on time, for the defending MLS champions who were on the ropes. An examination of their character, but what a season is Osorio as well as Giovinco, both in double figures this season. Vasquez quickly approaching that as well as he recorded his 7th earlier. And Toronto's starting to boss it there. Whatever got the Galaxy back into this one has escaped them in the last about 8 minutes or so. Can confirm that Houston has drawn level thanks to Albert Ellis on the 32nd minute in Houston. In the 36th minute, Houston won. Portland Timbers won. Montreal running away with it in Philly, 4-1. Alejandro Silva seeing Montreal come back from a goal down along with Safir Taider and Quincy Amarikwa amongst the goal scorers. Another one just coming in as they head into the final 13 minutes. And it looks as though Montreal are going to walk away with all 3 points. That is not good news for the likes of Toronto FC. Meanwhile, we're going to see the 3rd change tonight here for Dom Kinnear. And it's going to be Ima Boateng replacing Perry Kitchen in a tactical shift. We'll see how this will change things. Remember, it's technically classified as a 4-5-1 coming into tonight, but Boateng, we know he can play wide. Wasn't exactly the preferred weapon of choice for Ziggy Schmid. Played largely on the periphery. Let's see what Ima can conjure up. Certainly brings an injection of energy and pace. Ima slotting into his central role now as Kitchen goes to the bench. Here's Gregory Vanderveel. It's Toronto FC bossing it right now. As the Galaxy looking for an answer. TFC had made their adjustments after the Galaxy had altered things themselves. Altidore can't turn, shrugged off of it by Baggio Vucinic. And that's a foul of frustration from Josie Altidore, bringing down Jota dos Santos, and Altidore will be booked. Becoming the 4th man caution for Toronto FC this evening. First booking of the campaign, would you believe it, to Josie Altidore, who's had his problems with his temperament in the past. Really getting the best of Jonah Dos Santos. He's done a very good job tonight. Well, the question is, would the Galaxy players respond under Dom Kinnear? Some thinking that perhaps Sigi Schmid had failed to inspire them. May have lost a step in terms of his man management ability. It'll be shrouded in mystery. No one will know. Is Schmid stepping down on Monday by mutual consent after meeting up with the Galaxy brass and President Chris Klein? Galaxy left to go with Dom Kinnear for these final 6 games. Still plenty of soccer tonight. Galaxy trying to take something positive out of Canada. They would have been satisfied with a 1-1 draw. That goal now changes everything as Boateng gets his first touch, supported on this left-hand side. They move into the Toronto FC half. It's Jonah Dos Santos now making some inroads. Links up nicely with Ashley Cole. Wide for Ima Boateng, and that will go askew and out of play. Throw in now for Toronto. Remember, it's Seattle on 41 points, Vancouver on 40, the Galaxy with 38. However, Galaxy tonight, their 29th game. Seattle have played 26 and Vancouver 27. To give you an idea of what they want, it's going to be the Galaxy hoping for a draw in that one, as Jozy Altidore will go off. Get confirmation as to who his replacement was as the information becomes available. So a throw-in for Toronto FC. Ashley Cole picking up an assist on that goal from Felcher earlier. But is it going to be in vain? Meanwhile, near side. Gregory Vanderveel trying to get a touch to it. I can't tell you that Jay Chapman has stepped in wearing the number 14 in midfield for Toronto. It'll be their second change tonight. Replacing Altidore. First touch here for Vanderveel in quite some time. Marky Delgado, simple square ball. Going to push it through. It's on the edge of the Galaxy penalty area, and it's stopped well by a sliding Ashley Cole. And nicely played out of the back by Ima Boateng, but Cole can't help it forward for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Jay Chapman, the 24-year-old Canadian with 2 caps for the Canada national team, came through the TFCU system after attending a Michigan State University for 3 seasons in 2012 through 2014. So another yellow card coming in. Hard to keep up with this stuff. Rough treatment that time as Zlatan Ibrahimovic just coming in recklessly on Haglund. Coming in from behind, and Ibra receives his 4th booking of the season. So his next will result in suspension. And the Galaxy with some big games coming up. Some big key 6-pointers. Sunday they will be at home to Seattle, and then 6 days later, Sunday at home to Seattle, and then 6 days later at home to Vancouver before paying a visit to Sporting Kansas City and Minnesota, and closing out at the end of October on the 28th to the Houston Dynamo. I think those are must-wins between LA and Vancouver and Seattle. Anything less than that, they can kiss their hopes goodbye, because those are the other 2 teams vying in the playoff race. And currently, both of the Pacific Northwest teams having played fewer games and in higher position in the Western Conference than LA. It's going to be a tough bridge to cross, but not a bridge too far. Galaxy can have some late game dramatics. They could really put themselves in good position. Good thing for them, perhaps at this point, is it's not a Western Conference opponent tonight. Here's Boateng, puts it into the path. Oh, it's Cole, who's played in beautifully, but his cross, everything wrong from Ashley Cole. Don't see that too often. And Cole goes to ground in a little bit of disappointment. Hey, soccer fans, do you want to win a spot on the 2018 Galaxy team photo courtesy of Chevrolet? All you have to do is visit www.lagalaxy.com/Chevy to enter for your chance to win and meet all of your favorite Galaxy players. 6 minutes and some change plus added on time left at BMO Field in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as Alex Bono sends it into the Canadian Knight. Well won by Dave Romney. Galaxy trying to get themselves back into it with their season hanging in the balance. Here's Bajio Husidic, who's done well. Galaxy garnered possession. Boateng forward. Kamara, good play in the middle of the park now for Los Angeles as it comes out wide on the right in the Toronto half for Felcher. Romain Alessandrini now trying to bear down, trying to conjure up something special. He's got that je ne sais quoi, the Frenchman, supported by the South American Felcher, who makes the run to take a marker with him, but it's a bad return ball from Alessandrini, claimed by Michael Bradley, and Toronto able to win it back. 85th minute, getting down to the nitty-gritty, if it wasn't already, and Sebastian Giovinco striding into Los Angeles territory. Chested down for Gregory Van Neuville, who, interestingly enough, wearing the number 9, playing at a right back role. Something you see a lot in college soccer, but not at the pro level. Usually reserved for the center forward, but they've got some space down this left-hand side, and here they come once again. It's Osorio with his head up, drops it back, Seba Giovinco, round one, Seba Giovinco, denied by Michael Ciani. Right place at the right time, well played by the LA Galaxy French defender. Denying Seba Giovinco is becoming a picture of frustration. The Atomic Ant subdued tonight, despite getting the goal in the first half. Simple ball squared across by Lucas Janssen. He's got to take that quicker. Giovinco found himself just inside the box from about 16 yards out. So it's Giovinco to take the corner kick. The crowd getting behind Toronto, whose season hangs in the balance. This is a must-win for TFC. He drills it in and punched away by David Bingham, who hasn't had to make too many saves, but comes up with a big one there. It would have been an Olympic goal direct from the corner kick. And now can the Galaxy exit and counterattack? Alessandrini dropping back. He'll get the support from Felcher, who hit his first goal on that equalizer earlier in the second half. High pressure right now from Toronto, with the clock becoming a huge factor. Galaxy, while a loss would not mean elimination for sure from the playoffs, it's going to be a big blow to suffer as we move into the 87th. Bingham now for Ashley Cole. Time is of the essence. The Galaxy 4 winless on their travels this season. Boateng's cross wide, no one on that far post, not the best of crosses from the Galaxy substitute. They've deployed all 3 of their subs, LA. Boateng trying to make the most and a fresh start with his new manager. While we've got a moment, Galaxy fans, there's only 3 regular season home games left. Make sure you join us for hashtag Galaxy Social Night happening on September 23rd against Seattle Sounders FC. The first 7,500 fans will receive their own Galaxy foam fingers presented by Alcatel. Secure your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Here come the Galaxy behind Boateng. Ibrahimovic now plays it into the area and easily dispatched. There's really 2 banks of 4 behind it now, and here they come behind Chapman into the Galaxy half. No urgency whatsoever right now as Giovinco switches the point of attack. Wide on the left for Osorio, who was on the score sheet moments ago to restore the lead. Galaxy still looking for an answer. Claimed by Jonah Dos Santos. Galaxy need a good spell of possession. Is there enough gas left in the tank? Certainly fatigue has to play a factor, but the Galaxy traveling early for this one. Taking a flight on Thursday after training. Making the cross-country travels. Not sure if they utilize the charter. Each team gets 4 charter legs per season. The rest of the flight's commercial. Wide on the left. Janssen, the Argentine, looking for some inroads here. Lucas Janssen, the former Tigre man. Oh, it's Giovinco. It could be his second. Slides it through. Chapman squares it. And Cole gets the block in. The Galaxy were rocked back on their heels, but the captain saves them as the corner comes up. It's a goal-saving tackle and clearance from the former Chelsea and Arsenal man. Cole just sliding in, laying out for the Galaxy. They're on the ropes right now. Corner coming up now for Los Angeles. It's Giovinco. He'll be standing on the near side. It will favor an outswinger off the Italian's right foot. They'll keep it short for Marky Delgado, who looks to waste those precious seconds into the corner now. Some good hold-up play, and it's going to be nudge in the back on Delgado. So it'll be a throw-in as it was last off the Galaxy, as Delgado was closed down by Jonah Dos Santos, as well as Ima Boateng. A free kick, rather, for Toronto FC. 90th minute now. The Galaxy hoping for a lengthy period of stoppage time. They want to take something positive out of BMO Field. They haven't won since 2009. It's been 9 long years. Lost 1-0 the last time out. And deep into the corner it goes now. And some of these Galaxy players getting a little disgruntled with our referee tonight, Nima Sagafi. Galaxy coming in a little hot this time from Jonah Dos Santos, but no argument there. Dos Santos is a little bloodthirsty on his challenge. Yellow's really piling up. The third man caution for Los Angeles. 4 for as it's popped up by Jonah Dos Santos. Really didn't leave the referee with much more of an option now, and we can confirm a minimum of 3 minutes will be added on for LA. The time is now as we move into stoppage time at BMO Field. The Galaxy on the brink, trying to get things going tonight. 10 defeats, looking at their 11th. The Galaxy just need to get a hold of this here as Alessandrini does just that. He's done well, and Roman Alessandrini off and running. So he'll knock it long. Interesting move is Alessandrini didn't elude the challenge. The whistle had gone. Perhaps the referee should have played advantage, and that's what Alessandrini boots it forward in frustration. We've seen Alessandrini visibly frustrated, especially earlier in the campaign. So here's Michael Ciani now. Time of the essence. The first minute of stoppage time gone. 2 minutes left now for the Galaxy. Is there a little bit of magic in these boots for Zlatan Ibrahimovic? It is Ibra time, folks. Wide on the left now for Ima Boateng. All eyes on Los Angeles, desperately searching for an equalizer. Vucinic trying to slot it through. Alessandrini trying to hook onto it, and it's cleared away to midfield. Romney, wide on the right. Rolf Felcher now. They need some ingenuity as Ciani plays it off. Throw in for Los Angeles. 90 seconds left. A big, big moment here. A big 90 seconds that will have a huge determining factor on the Galaxy's postseason playoff hopes. Felcher launches one. The target, Ibrahimovic, and it sails over the big Swede and out of play. It's got to be better than that. Did take a deflection, however. Or no. A throw in for Vanderveer. 2 minutes of stoppage time and now up. Final moments here in the final minute for LA. Is there going to be another late twist in the tail? And it's going to be a foul as Janssen goes to ground. And Michael Bradley going face to face with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Michael Bradley and Zlatan Ibrahimovic going head to head. And Ibrahimovic saying, hey, you know what? That's a yellow card, arguing on his team's behalf. You'd like to see this here. At least someone standing up. And it's going to be a yellow card against Michael Bradley, the Toronto FC captain. And Zlatan continuing to his running dialogue with Michael Bradley. He doesn't appear to be too flustered by it. So time will be added on. Back the other way we go. Giovinco saved by Bingham. That would have been lights out. It is lights out. The Galaxy concede their fifth. It's Lukas Janssen, no doubt about it. Game, set, and match. Toronto 5, LA 3. Correction, Chapman with the goal. Off the bench, Jay Chapman. And for the third time in 4 games, the Galaxy have conceded 5 goals or more. Jay Chapman arriving onto the scene as the Galaxy were left arguing the call at the other end. A brilliant save by Bingham, but then beaten on a precise finish from Chapman. And the Toronto FC youth product solidifying the victory, crossing the T's and dotting all the I's. That's going to do it. What a finish. Another heartbreaker. 17 goals allowed in the last 4 games for the Los Angeles Galaxy. My goodness. 59 on the season and still 5 games remaining. Chapman, the substitute, scoring in the second half along with Osorio after the Galaxy had leveled at 3 on the 59th minute. What a game. We expected a lot of goals. We got a lot, 8 to be precise. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, long remembered for his 500th career goal and one of the best as he has ever scored. That coming off 3 early first half strikes from Vasquez, Josie Altidore, and Sebastian Giovinco. But it's the LA Galaxy coming up short now for the 11th time this season, and back-to-back defeats that have concede 11 goals in their last 2 games. A change in management, but no change in performance. And the Galaxy will have a long flight ahead of them. All right, keep it right here at Galaxy Radio, folks. When we return, we'll have a full match recap. We'll talk about it, what it means, and the Galaxy's playoff hopes. Once again, full-time at BMO Field in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Toronto FC 5, LA Galaxy 3.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
And we welcome you back to BMO Field. The LA Galaxy coming up short yet again, 7 games without a win. Back-to-back defeats and once again conceding a lot of goals. In fact, the 3rd time in the last 4 games they've conceded 5 or more. The final score tonight, Toronto FC 5, the LA Galaxy 3. That is going to put yet a further dent in their playoff hopes. Remember, they're 3 points off that final playoff spot, currently occupied by the Seattle Sounders in the 8th position, and they could fall further down the pecking order tonight, depending on a lot of the other results, which we will get to shortly. Remember, 9 big games on the MLS docket. However, we'll get to that in just a moment. First things first, man of the match, which is brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. Hey, folks, you could really give this to a variety of factors. Sebastian Giovinco was especially threatening. He was on the goal-scoring sheet tonight. 5 different goal scorers tonight. It was almost goal-scoring by committee. But you have to take your hat off in the end to the likes of Gregory Vanderveel, the right back. Wasn't influential in terms of 90 minutes steady, but did record a couple of assists, carving it open for Victor Vasquez after the first Toronto goal, as well as the 3rd goal for Sebastian Giovinco. So a bitter pill to swallow, but congratulations to Gregory Vanderveel, the Dutch defender, the Herbalife man of the match. Not a good night for the Galaxy. We'll crunch the numbers for you here in just a minute and what it will mean, but certainly it's not going to be big reading. The only positive they can take is they did fight back, and this is a game that a little bit of everything. Down 3 goals, battled back to 3-3. Ibrahimovic with a wonder strike on his 500th career goal just before halftime. Dom Kinnear went into his halftime team talk, I'm sure, kicking and screaming, saying, hey guys, quote, let's stop the bickering, unquote. And boy, did they come out like gangbusters, at least in the early stages of half number 2, when they got the goals from Ola Kamara as well as Rolf Felcher on the 54th and 59th minutes. However, on the 76th, it was the Galaxy seeing Jonathan Osorio come in, taking a lovely ball from Marky Delgado to make it 4-3. And as the Galaxy pressed forward, got caught up in a little bit of the extras in the game, but managed, of course, to allow a 5th goal in stoppage time, and in the end, lose out by 5-3. Time now to break down the numbers for you, and a lot of them to get to here. Shots, 17 for Toronto, 8 of which were on target. Shots, a respectable 10 for the Galaxy, 6 of which were on target. In terms of possession, 52-48 in favor of Toronto FC. In terms of corner kicks, 5-3, once again in favor of the victors tonight. Yellow cards, let this, folks, a lot piling up for Toronto FC. In fact, we saw 10 yellow cards dealt. More on that in just a moment. Too many to go down. But the Galaxy, despite winning 63% of the aerial duels, unable to get it when it matters. And Los Angeles losing out for the 11th time this season. They haven't won since July, and now it's back to the drawing board as they get set for the biggest game of the season coming up next Sunday as they welcome Seattle Sounders here to the StubHub Center. That's going to be a massive clash before getting set for another 6-pointer against the Vancouver Whitecaps just 6 days later. So some big games coming up. Tonight wasn't a make-or-break game. However, when you lose in this fashion, it may be make or break in terms of team morale. Remember, they were left reeling after a 6-2 defeat against Real Salt Lake. and that coming a couple of weeks after a 5-0 thumping away to Seattle. Then Sigi Schmid steps down on Monday after a week of tumult. Dominic Kinnear gets him ready, tweaks the system a bit, goes from a 3-5-2 to a 4-5-1, but there just wasn't enough balance. The Galaxy were all over the place in the first half, conceding much of the possession, defending too deep, and being much too easy to play against, and they ran riot for 3 goals in the space of 36 minutes, and they really did well to recover from it, coming back with strikes from Ibrahimovic, Camara, as well as Rolf Felcher, who got his first ever MLS goal. But in the end, it's just a common theme. Nothing changing with the Galaxy. A lack of defensive focus, an inability to close down, but more importantly, the inability to step up when it mattered most, and it cost them once again. All right, when we return, we'll take a look at the exact numbers, and we'll run down some of the other scores in Major League Soccer. But full-time tonight, once again, the final score, Toronto FC 5, LA Galaxy 3. Keep it right here. We'll be right back to close up shop next on Galaxy Radio.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
And welcome back to Galaxy Soccer here on Galaxy Radio. Happy to have you along. Christian Miles with the post-game show. Hey, folks. At least it's not boring. Hey, it's not good right now. The LA Galaxy going down to defeat for the 11th time in 29 games tonight. The final score from BMO Field in Toronto, TFC 5, the LA Galaxy 3, after the Galaxy fought back from 3 goals down, only to be undone by late goals from Jonathan Osorio as well as Jay Chapman. Let's run down some of the other scores right now. Halftime in Houston, it's Houston 2, the Portland Timbers 1. After an own goal early on in favor of Portland, Albert Ellis and Mauro Manotas restoring order for Houston and giving them the lead midway through the second half. FC Dallas 0, Columbus Crew 0. And just underway in Sandy, Utah, Real Salt Lake goalless against Minnesota United. But the big match you want to keep your eye on, Vancouver and Seattle. And for LA Galaxy supporters, they were very much hoping for a draw in that one because this is the way it shapes up. Vancouver, 2 points in front of the LA Galaxy, having played 2 less games. Seattle, 3 points in that final playoff spot, and they have played 3 fewer games. So both of those teams in the driver's seat. The perfect scenario, hoping for a draw between those two, or at least just 1 point, and that would minimize the damage. Elsewhere, LAFC coming up at 7:30 tonight at home to New England Revolution, and the cellar dwellers themselves, San Jose Earthquakes, taking on the second-place team in the West, Sporting Kansas City, who have a chance to go top by the night's end over FC Dallas, who, of course, are goalless. We shall see. But that's the way it stands now. Final thoughts from me tonight. The Galaxy cannot afford to start games like this. Nothing changed here. Yes, it was a different shape, but some unimpressive defending. Jurgen Schellbeck not exactly covering himself in glory. He was brought off at halftime. In fact, the first time he's missed any action this season, but the defensive unit really slow to close down, unable to react. The mobility of this Toronto team got in behind, bamboozled the Galaxy defense, and ripped off 3 goals in the space of the first 36 minutes. Faint hopes restored was Zlatan Ibrahimovic with a wonder goal, just one for the ages, that will go down on his highlight reel just before halftime to record a personal milestone and his 500th career goal. That would really see Galaxy kick on in the second half, with Kamara and Felcher restoring parity. Hey, it looked as though they might sneak out with a share of the points. However, Osorio and Chapman putting that one to bed, and Toronto SC with a big, big victory for them. And the result means that they move to 30 points now through 28 games, still 9 points off the pace because Montreal, well, they were big 4-1 winners tonight away to the Philadelphia Union. 2 goals from Alejandro Silva, as well as a strike each from Safir Taider, as well as Quincy Amarikwa. So all in vain, but the faintest of hopes. They've got 6 games left to save their season. The Galaxy have 5 games left, and 2 of the biggest games of the campaign coming up next weekend on Sunday at home to the Seattle Sounders. Will the Galaxy able to seek revenge after that 5-0 thumping a couple of weeks ago up in the Pacific Northwest? And what did they learn? How will they react? And how will Dom Kinnear address this team? Because it's just more of the same. Week in and week out, we've seen the same thing. Just too many goals conceded, make it 59 on the campaign, and they are just 8 off the pace of last year's record worst, 67 goals allowed, the worst ever mark in the LA Galaxy's club history. So a lot of room for improvement. We may see a tweak of the shape as well as personnel. A lot of eyes will be cast upon Giovanni Dos Santos as well as Sebastian Lletget. If they can come back to full fitness and make it back in time, that could be a big boost ahead of that big 6-pointer. Now the Galaxy finding themselves with a lot of points to make up, a lot of ground to make up. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is a flat-out must-win next 2 games with that 6-point swing at stake against their Western Conference rivals. You got to think Sporting Kansas City out of reach. They're a sure bet to make the playoffs. Minnesota not going to make the playoffs. And the Houston Dynamo well off the pace. They're not going to make the playoffs. The Galaxy trying to take 3-point bankers off those, but most importantly, they need to take maximum points from these next 2 games against the Sounders and the Caps. Zlatan reaches a personal milestone, but it results in failure. Once again, the Galaxy go down defeat for the 11th time this season. That's going to do it for us. On behalf of all the good people helping us put it together here, Christy as well as Ricardo, I'm Christian Miles saying so long from Galaxy Radio while Toronto FC win out 5-3 over the Galaxy. Good night, everybody.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Welch's Fruit Snacks has partnered with the LA Galaxy to send one lucky youth soccer team to an LA Galaxy VIP experience. Watch the game in style in your very own suite and meet an LA Galaxy player. To enter for a chance to win today and for official rules, visit welch'sfruitsnacks.com/LA Galaxy. Must be 18 years or older to enter. And September 28th.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.